Imagine finding two dead bodies on a steep, rainy mountain peak. They are perfectly dressed in sharp suits and formal shoes. But over their eyes, they are wearing heavy, hand-cut lead masks. Welcome to Crimes of the Past, where reality is always darker than fiction. Today, we dive into the most bizarre unsolved case in South American history. In August 1966, two electronics technicians left their homes in Brazil. Manoel and Miguel told their families they were going to buy supplies. They carried a massive amount of cash, enough to buy a new car. But Manoel and Miguel lived a secret, deeply disturbing double life. They belonged to a secret society obsessed with scientific spiritualism. They believed they could use electronics to contact entities from other dimensions. Just weeks before they died, a massive explosion rocked Manoel's backyard. They were building a device, preparing for the ultimate experiment. On August 17, they arrived in the city of Niterói under heavy rain. They bought two identical raincoats and stopped at a local bar for water. The waitress later testified that Miguel looked terrified. He kept checking his watch, acting like he was running out of time. At 3:15 p.m., they walked into the dense forest of Morro do Vintém. They were never seen alive again. 3 days later, an 18-year-old boy was flying his kite on the mountain. He stumbled upon a scene that would baffle investigators for decades. The two men were lying side by side, dead, resting on fresh towels. There was no blood. No signs of struggle. Not a single scratch. And over their eyes, the heavy, terrifying lead masks. These masks are used to protect the eyes from extreme, blinding radiation. What were they expecting to see on top of that mountain? Police searched their pockets and found the most chilling evidence of all. A small notebook containing a set of enigmatic, handwritten instructions. It read, 1630, be at the determined location. 1830, ingest capsules. After effect, protect metals, await the mask signal. Ingest capsules. Wait for a signal. It sounded like a bizarre suicide cult. But the mystery deepens. Remember the massive amount of cash they carried? It was completely gone. Every single penny vanished. Were they tricked and murdered by a fraudulent cult leader? The police immediately ordered a toxicological exam to find the poison. But the Brazilian authorities made a catastrophic, unforgivable mistake. They left the bodies rotting in the morgue for weeks before testing them. By the time the coroner did his job, the organs were completely putrefied. It was impossible to detect any poison, drug, or radiation. The physical evidence was destroyed, leaving only rumors. But locals provided one final, terrifying piece of the puzzle. On the exact night Manoel and Miguel died on that hill, multiple witnesses reported seeing a glowing, orange UFO hovering over the peak. It emitted a blinding beam of light directly where the bodies were found. Did they ingest a psychedelic drug for a spiritual ritual and die of an overdose? Were they murdered by an occult group for their money? Or did they actually receive the mask signal they were waiting for? The lead masks case proves that some secrets are meant to stay buried. Stay curious, and watch your back. Subscribe to Crimes of the Past.